Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Michelle with Your Wish Fulfilled here on YouTube, and I'm going to share with you how I was able to remove a third party from my specific person's life, okay, my SP's life. So the first thing that I did, you guys, was I worked relentlessly on my self-concept, right? Self-concept is a very big component of manifesting anything into your reality, okay? Your self-concept is basically what you believe to be true about yourself, what you assume to be true. And I was very hard at work at developing a self-concept that was in alignment with manifesting my SP back and the third party out of his life, okay? So the kinds of things that I was saying, the kinds of affirmations that I was saying was that, I'm always worthy of love no matter what. My SP, and I didn't say SP, I said his name obviously, but my SP wants me and only me. I'm the only one my SP thinks about. My SP thinks about me constantly. He's thinking about me right now. I'm the only one in his mind. He can't stop thinking about me. And then I would also say some things, I'll get into some of the affirmations I would say as far as removing the third party. But I focused about 80% of my time on my self-concept because I had a real shitty self-concept having to do with my self-worth, my worthiness of love and stuff like that. And so that's what I worked on. And in order to do that, you guys, I did a couple of things. I rampaged affirmations. And when you rampage affirmations, all that means is bombarding your current mental programming with the thoughts that you want to be thinking, okay? And then on the flip side of that, you guys, I also worked on releasing the wants. I will leave a link in the description box below that gives you more information on releasing the wants and how to do that. And basically, you guys, the reason why we release the wants. So in other words, it's like if I'm wanting to feel worthy, okay, why would I want to release wanting to feel worthy? That doesn't make a lot of sense logically, right? But you have to understand the way manifestation works, okay? The way energy works. If you are wanting to feel worthy, it's because you lack feeling worthy. You want to feel worthy because you don't, okay? And that is what you're manifesting into your experience is people and relationships and circumstances and situations that continue to leave you in that state of wanting to feel worthy. In other words, not feeling worthy. Okay, that's why you want to release the wants. Because when you are feeling worthy, that's when you manifest events, relationships, circumstances, people into your experience that mirror back to you feeling worthy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If not, please, again, check the description box below for a video that I just did on releasing the wants. It goes into great detail why this is an important part of the process in building and restructuring your self-concept, okay? So I did a combination of, releasing the wants and rampaging affirmations, because when you release the wants, you want to make sure that you replace it with something that aligns with what you want to manifest, okay? What you are working on manifesting in. Okay, so I did that, all right? I worked on self-concept about 80% of the time. And when I mean that, I mean like anytime it crossed my mind, anytime I thought about it, I'm worthy of love all the time. I'm worthy of love all the time, no matter what. I am love. I am the most attractive woman in the world. I mean, I had the audacity. That's what I keep telling people, like, have the audacity, do blanket statements. You say things like always and everyone, and, it's natural for me to, and things like that. I mean, have the audacity, you guys. Okay. And I just rampaged, and I rampaged my affirmations, and I released on any want as they came up, okay? And so what I'm talking about, I released on the wants when they came up, is anytime I would be triggered by my outward circumstances. for instance, if I was triggered thinking about my SP and the third party, I would real quick check in with myself, check in with what I'm feeling, because that's what we are constantly manifesting into our experiences, okay? Whatever we're feeling, that's what we're manifesting. Things that will cause us to stay in that feeling, whether it's good or bad. And so if, say for instance, if I knew that my SP was with the third party, I would ask myself, what am I feeling? What need is not being met? What am I wanting right now? Okay. And I would release on that want, because I know, and you will know as you start to go through these videos, that wanting something that's based out of lack is exactly what is blocking you and keeping you from experiencing what it is you're wanting to experience. Okay. So I did that constantly. I released the wants, and I rampaged my affirmations. All right. And then, more specifically, when I'm talking about removing the third party, I would say affirmations like, I'm the only one my SP wants. He's constantly thinking about me. He wishes he was with me right now. He's calling me. He's picking up the phone. He's thinking about me right now, right this minute. He can't stand her. He doesn't want to be with her. He's not liking who she is as a person. Just stuff like that, okay? And what this is, you guys, you can absolutely influence someone else's subconscious. And I love what Tony Robbins said. He said, the person with the most amount of certainty wins. All right. Now, I'm not saying that you go and you tell your SP exactly what it is you're doing. No, this is energy that you are creating, okay? You're creating your experience with what it is you're focusing on all of the time, okay? So that's what I did on the outside. So let me tell you how this went down. I can tell you the instant that I started the process of removing the third party from my SP's life, it started happening immediately. Now you have to understand that while this is going on, there was no indication in the 3D realm. There was no indication in my physical reality at that point in time that any of this was working. In fact, most of the time during this, from the point where I started, from the point where I got notification that they broke up, it was actually the opposite. Okay. I was being given evidence, I should say, of the third party in my SP doing all right and going strong. Okay, so this is where I had to walk by faith and not by sight. So if I heard information that was contrary to what I was calling out, okay, or manifesting, if I heard information that was contrary to what I'm manifesting, I revised it. As per law of assumption, I did revision, okay? And I just said, nope, that's not how it happened. This is how it happened. And I revised it, okay? I did SATs. So before I went to bed, I revised whatever happened for that day, and I went to sleep in my wish fulfilled, meaning I went to sleep in my SP is now back with me, or I should say my SP left his third party and now he's back with me. Okay, I went to sleep in that state. And so what I didn't realize, you guys, is from the minute that I started this process to the moment that they broke up was 2 weeks. That's all it took. Okay, and you have to understand, this doesn't make sense to my logical conscious mind at that point in time, because prior up to that point, all the evidence in my 3D reality, including my SP coming from his mouth, made me think that this person was perfect for him. This person was perfect for him. Everything that he wanted. And she was everything that he wanted, and I was everything that, she was everything that I wasn't. Just stuff like that. Okay. So the 3D reality before I started this process was letting me think that my ability to remove the third party wasn't going to be able to happen, right? Because the 3D circumstances was telling me otherwise. But this is where you really test your identity as the creator of your reality. Okay. So I started undoing all of that. So, at some point he let me know that, she was everything he wanted in a woman. I undid that, that they were a perfect match for each other. I undid that. I undid every single thing that he ever told me about her that made it seem that they were a perfect match. Okay. Meaning what I mean by I undid that, I came up with affirmations that were exactly opposite. He thinks I'm the perfect match for him. I'm the one he wants to be with. He can't stand her. He's seeing who she really is. He sees that she's not good for him. She's, whatever, this and that. I called into existence exactly what it was that was going to remove the third party from his life. And it worked. It only took 2 weeks. And so again, you guys, in the 3D reality, in those 2 weeks, I didn't see any movement. But I remained in faith over fear for those 2 weeks. I continued working on my self-concept. I continued, doing the affirmations to manifest my SP back and remove the third party. And how do I know that it only took 2 weeks? Because I journal. I journal a lot. And when I was informed that my SP broke it off with his third party, and I was made aware of when, things started happening. It was within those 2 weeks, the instant that I started this process was when things started unraveling. The instant, the day, okay? The day that I started was the instant that things in their relationship started unraveling. And then it only took 2 weeks for him to finally end it. So this works, you guys. Okay, this absolutely works. You only have to keep yourself in the state of the wish fulfilled. Okay, feel it real, however you want to say it. Keep your mind and your feelings focused on what it feels like to be your SP's perfect person. Speak that into existence, into creation. Okay, don't sit there and wonder what your SP is thinking and feeling about you. Tell them what they're thinking and feeling about you. I don't mean text them like directly, but your energy tells their energy. Your subconscious tells their subconscious, okay, what they're thinking and feeling about you. Okay, if you're sitting around thinking and wondering whether or not they want to call you, don't wonder that. Tell them, you want to call me. You're thinking about me right now. You don't want to live without me. You're feeling really stupid right now for letting me go. Stuff like that. All right, you guys, I hope this helped. Do me a favor. If it resonated, comment below and let me know. And also hit that like button and then share and subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing a lot more content on removing a third party and manifesting an SP back in your life. Even when it looks like it's impossible, okay? Because it looked impossible on my end, but I know, okay, that nothing is impossible for me and nothing is impossible for you as well. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening in, and I will check you on the next video. Bye.